Hey guys, welcome to Wednesday's TTM autograph haul video. We have 14 this week, which is crazy for midweek for me lately. I guess some of my nonstop submissions and just throwing them out there the last few weeks is starting to pay off. Before we get started on this, I just want to mention we lost the guy that we showcased in November. It's Ernie Kellerman. He passed away first week of February. I sent to him, and his son Steven wrote a note explaining that he still likes to get submissions and stuff. His autograph's very shaky. He's got most likely CTE, dementia, and his health wasn't great. So I was really sad to see that he passed away. So I just want to thank Steven and his family and Ernie for all the years of doing TTMs and corresponding with fans. So I was really sad to see that when I came across my Facebook feed. So I just want to start here. Let's get going. We got New Canaan, Connecticut. If you have any questions about the address, it's Sports Card Forum is where I've logged everything. My username is SweetBob. So I'm used to put the whole address here, but after I had one of my submissions come back to the guy, and then he used his own stamps to mail them back to me, I feel like it's better just to do, not have the address to even have that option to coming back. So I'd rather have it come to me and me pay for it or whatever. So 3 of 3, 11 days. We got Terry Hanratty. We have a 74, 71, and a 76. Mr. Hanratty is 77 years old. Played from 69 to 76 for the Steelers and Buccaneers. 2-time Super Bowl champ. He was Terry Bradshaw's backup, Super Bowl 9 and 10. National champion in 1966 with Notre Dame. And he's a member, and he just got named to the College Football Hall of Fame, and he's going to be enshrined later this year. So congratulations, Mr. Hanratty. And I know he's very good friends with Rocky Bleier, too. So, all right, we got Mesa, Arizona. 3 of 3, 18 days. This one's kind of cool. Lincoln Kennedy. I think this is 93 tops, right? Yeah, 93 tops, 93 Flair Ultra, and 93 Upper Deck. Mr. Kennedy is 53 years old. Played from 93 to 2003 for the Falcons and Raiders. First team All-Pro in 2002. 2-time second team All-Pro. And then we got 3-time Pro Bowler, national champion in 1991 with Washington. Unanimous All-American in 92. College Football Hall of Famer. He actually played in the Arena League from 07 to 2010. I think he was like a partial owner of that team. And he's been a long-time Fox Sports radio personality. Pretty much ever since he retired, he's kind of been involved with radio and stuff. I used to listen to him. He had a show that came on, I think it was before Ben Maller. I used to write and listen to the radio all the time. Back when I used to do a lot more writing. But yeah, so very happy to get those back. I really liked him in college. Lawrence, Kansas. 3 of 3, 25 days. We got Jim Bailey. This is a 75, a 73, and a 74. Mr. Bailey is 76 years old. Played for the Colts, Jets, and Falcons from 70 to 78. He was a winner in Super Bowl 5. He was a second-round pick out of Kansas in the 1970 draft. So happy to get those back. All right, we got Conshohocken. Okay, this is like the second or maybe time I've gotten him back. So Conshohocken, Pennsylvania. Is that it? 3 of 3, 24 days. We got Larry Bowa. Prolific signer. I thought I had all of his cards I wanted signed that I ever needed signed, but I've gotten into a Gold Cup run here. So we have 78, 76, and a 1971. Okay, so you're gonna be seeing a lot more Gold Cups coming up. I've really been finding them and sending them out. Something I didn't realize from 1980 through 1986, they didn't have any Gold Cups. Top still named their all-rookie team, but they didn't put the Gold Cup on the cards. So then they came back in 87, and that's when he had like Canseco and all those guys. So that's a little tidbit I've just never realized when I was looking through. Then there's a few years in the 70s that they just never put him on the cards either. So it was interesting. Mr. Bowa is 79 years old, played from 70 to 85 from the Phillies. On the Phillies, Cubs, and Mets. 5-time All-Star, World Series champ in 1980 with the Phillies. 2-time Gold Glove winner, Phillies Wall of Fame member. He's a manager for the Padres and Phillies as well. And he's just been a long-time bench coach, third base coach, baseball lifer. So I want to thank Mr. Bowa for those. All right, we got Palos Verdes Estates. 3 of 2, 124 days. It's a little long. Longer than I think this is by far the longest in this return. We got an index card as well. We got Billy Cohen. We got a 65 and a 72. I really like this card. 72, whoever did the pictures for the 72 Angels, wherever they were, spring training facility or whatever, did a really good job because they got this halo in a lot of the photos. I've come to realize that after just looking through a bunch of cards over the last 11 months or 10 months, whatever it's been. Mr. Cohen's 86 years old, played from 63 to 72 for the Cubs, Mets, Braves, and Phillies, and Yankees and Angels. He's mostly like a 4A player. He was prone to strike out and a lot of errors. But, you know, he was a utility man and he kept finding a new job. So he had a lot of stick-to-itiveness and, so this pretty long to be bouncing up and down. It's very, very successful doing that. North Las Vegas, Nevada. 4 of 4, 37 days. We got Rick Upchurch. We have 82. We have a 78, a 1980, and an 83. Love to see this. Mr. Upchurch is 72 years old, played from 75 to 83, all for the Denver Broncos. 3-time first-team All-Pro, 2-time second-team All-Pro, 4-time Pro Bowler, member of the NFL All-70s and 80s teams, Broncos Ring of Fame member. He was an outstanding kick returner. And a little weird tidbit here. He dated Condoleezza Rice in the 1970s. She went on to become Secretary of State under, I think, George W. Bush. I think she has something to do with either Stanford or like the college football playoff system. I think she's still involved with sports as well. So, yeah, very happy to get those back. We got Carmel, California. My friend used to be a city planner for Carmel, very fancy area. 8 days, 2 of 2. Bob Scarpito. This is a 64. It's the oldest I have signed so far, and this is 68. Mr. Scarpito. Let me find him. He's 86 years old. Played from 61 to 68 for the Chargers, Broncos, Patriots. 2-time AFL punting leader. He was an AFL All-Star in 1966, and in 1967 he led the AFL in the most punting yards in a season. And he's still has a bunch of records for the Broncos with punting as well. So, yeah, he did other things other than just punting as well. He like caught, ran ball, back when they used the punters for other positions too. Cherry, Kansas City, Missouri. I think we know this one. 4 of 4, 17 days. Deron Cherry. We got 91 Upper Deck. We got a 91 Pro Line. 84, right? Yeah, 84 and 89 Pro Set. I think I did set breakdowns for everyone but this one. Yeah, I did 3 set breakdowns for these back in the previous videos. You can see them if you're interested in trying to get some autographs from some of these sets. Mr. Cherry, he is 65 years old, played from 81 to 91, 3-time first-team All-Pro, 2-time second-team All-Pro, 6-time Pro Bowler, member of the NFL All-80s team, tied for the, he has the record that's tied, he's tied for the record. There's a lot of people who have this, but He had 4 interceptions in a game, which is still an NFL record. He's extremely charitable. He has multiple causes that he raises money for. So, very good guy. Happy to get those back. We got Chicago, Illinois. 2 of 2, 23 days. We got Ed Obranovich. Signed these with the ink pen. A little rough, but I like them. I like this card a lot, actually. But Mr. Obranovich is 84 years old. Sorry, this is 69 and 71, by the way, if you're wondering. Mr. Obranovich is 84 years old, played for the Bears from 62 to 71. Member of the 100 Greatest Bears of All Time team. Played at all levels in Illinois. Grew up in Illinois, went to University of Illinois, and then played for the Bears. He actually did a little bit of a detour to get into the NFL. He played in Canada for a couple years before he came, and the Bears came a-calling. He played himself in the movie Brian's Song about Brian Piccolo, and he's been basically a long-time sports radio personality in Chicago area. So yeah, happy to get those back. Here we got Santa Clara, California. 3 of 3, 26 days. Ted Kwolek. This kind of reminds me of the old days where I was like had a stack of cards after I got done with my videos. 71, we have a 75 and a 74. Mr. Kwolek, he is 77 years old, played from 69 to 77 for the 49ers and Raiders. He was a winner in Super Bowl 11. He was a first-team All-Pro team in 1972. 3-time Pro Bowler, unanimous All-American at Penn State in 1968. Member of the College Football Hall of Fame. And he was the first person to score a touchdown in the history of Candlestick Park. So, happy to get those as well. Maricopa, Arizona. 4 of 4, 30 days. All right, we got Carl Hairston. 82, 83, 81, and 80. Mr. Hairston, he is, let me find him. Okay, 72 years old. Played from 76 to 1990 for the Eagles, Browns, and Cardinals. He won Super Bowl 34 as the Rams defensive coach. He was a longtime scout after his playing days were over, and he coached a long time as well in the NFL and the CFL. I believe he had a successful run with BC Lions there about 10 years ago or so. All right, we got Jerry Levius, Houston, Texas. 3 of 3, 19 days. All right, there he is. We have 73, 70, and a 71. Mr. Levius is 78 years old. Played from 69 to 74 for the Oilers and Chargers. He was an AFL All-Star in 1969, Consensus All-American in 1968 at SMU, as a member of the College Football Hall of Fame. He made strides in SMU because he faced a lot of racial issues because there was only a few players down there in the South, in that, was it the Southwestern Conference? I forget what the conference was, but there's only a few African Americans that were playing in that area, in that conference, and he got a lot of slack for it. But I mean, he was a very, very fast guy. He was only like 5'7". I think out of high school he was only weighed 140 pounds. So I think there was even a documentary on HBO, I believe, about him and a few other players that played down there in that area. They're in the 60s, so I need to watch that. That sounds interesting. We got Fulton, Missouri. 3 of 3, 17 days. They got, he signed this too. Did the inscribe it and everything. 80, we have an 81, 79, right? Yeah, and 77. Yeah. Tony Galbraith, he's 71 years old. Played from 76 to 87 for the Saints, Vikings, and Giants. Member of the winning team at Super Bowl 21. I believe it's Giants he was on. He was part of the Thunder and Lightning backfield with Chuck Muncie in New Orleans. He had excellent hands. As a running back, he had 490 catches, which is pretty crazy back then. and he's a member of the Saints Hall of Fame. So yeah, very, very underrated guy. His numbers really add up. All right, we got one last one here. Naples, Florida. 4 of 4, 18 days. We got Bruce Coslett. I only know him as a member of the Bengals offensive coaching staff and the Jets coach, but he actually played. I did not know that. Let's go through the cards here. I have a 90 Pro set, a 91 Pro line, 91 Pro set, right? Yeah, and the 1976 Topps cards. This is the only Topps card he had when he was playing. He was a tight end. Mr. Coslett, 78 years old, played from 69 to 76, all for the Bengals. He was the offensive coordinator for the Bengals from 85 to 89. They had a very good run with he had Super Bowl appearances. We had Boomer Esiason going off. Whenever he took the Jets job, he actually there's some wax. I should have got that off before he signed it. I didn't realize it was on there. He actually got the Jets to trade for Boomer Esiason. He did okay on the team, but it kind of fell off, and he lost his job soon after. He had a career NFL head coach record of 47 and 77. So, all right. That's it. That's it for this week's haul. Please like, subscribe. If you think I've earned your subscription, please subscribe. Comment down below what your favorite of the week, favorite return of the week, and any guys you're going to go out and try to get yourself. We will be back on Sunday for the Sunday's autograph haul. Hopefully we'll have the same amount that we got this midweek so far. And yeah, just a little. Here's another gold cup I'm going to be sending off tomorrow. Gold cups. All right. Well, I will see you Sunday. Thanks for watching.